Hey guys, it's Elizabeth here from Neverland Creative, and today I'm going to be working on my week 6 project life. As you can see, I already have all my photos cut out, and now I'm just deciding what kind of cards I want to use for this layout. I'm thinking I'm going to use some of these, which are from the February Stories by the Month kit by Ali Edwards. I'm not sure exactly which ones, but the cards do go with kind of the colors of the photos that I have, so I'm probably going to be going through some of these and trying to figure out which ones I want. Probably use a couple of journal cards that I make on my computer, but other than that, that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So let's get going.
Alright, so as I said, I am using the February Stories by the Month kit by Ali Edwards, and I decided to go with that multicolored heart pattern as my title card, and that's because, as you can see, it pretty much matches almost perfectly with the snowsuit that my daughter is wearing in one of those pictures, and I thought that was just too good to pass up. So that's the card that I'm going to be using, and right now I am just trying to figure out where I want all of my photos. And for that 4x6 slot right there, I actually don't have a 4x6 photo for that. So I'm going to be combining this 3x3 photo as well as a little bit of ephemera that I had saved from the week into a 4x6, and I'm just looking through my cards to see if I can find a good background paper, and I'm going to be using that pink card right there that has the darker pink dots all over it. And that's pretty much what my layout is going to look like. I, of course, had all of this journaling done already on the computer. Those first 3 cards are just simply a 3x4 template that I made for myself with about 1 inch left for journaling, and that's how I'm creating my Polaroid looking 3x4s. And then the other 3 cards are actually just recolorings of some of Ali Edwards' cards from previous story kits. I believe there's the Go story kit, there's a Change story kit card in there, and maybe a Bond. I'm not sure what the Yep one is from. But as you can see, I just have those 3x3 photos right there. This one is actually a branding card from the Facebook Live that Brandy Kincaid had with Ellen Hudson. And since this is just personal use, project life, I'm not actually using this as a branding image or anything. I just took a screenshot of their branding image and just included that in my project life because I forgot to take a screenshot of them actually talking together. And honestly, Brandy's graphics are just so creative and so cute. I was really excited to have one of them in my project life. I actually ordered one of her new kits from Feed Your Craft, and I'm so excited to use it when it gets here. I'm really, really excited. Brandy Kincaid and Ali Edwards are probably my scrapbooking idols. I know we all have them, and those two are definitely mine. So I was really excited to include that in there, and I'm really excited to use her kit in upcoming weeks. So here I am. This is pretty much a completed layout. I'm just going to be adding a couple of wood veneer embellishments. These are actually from some very old Gossamer blue kits. I'm not sure exactly which ones these are from, like which months these are from, but I do know that since Gossamer Blue went out of business a couple of months ago, you probably wouldn't be able to get these wood veneers for yourself, which is really sad because I, for one, really enjoyed the Gossamer Blue kits and everything that came in them. They were one of my favorites. But this year, I'm making a conscious decision not to hoard as many scrapbooking supplies as I have in previous years and to actually use my favorite things on my layouts. So here I am using these really beautiful Gossamer Blue wood veneers on this layout for week 6. As you can see right there, I am having a little bit of trouble getting my 3x4s to fit in my pockets. They're just printing out a little bit large, and it's really annoying, but you're going to see me doing a lot of trimming in this part of my process. as well as a lot of struggling to get those cards inside the pockets. I'm actually using a lighter weight cardstock, so if the card is the least bit tight in the pockets, it is really, really hard to put those in there. It was definitely a struggle between me and the paper this week. But I'm just continuing on, putting all of these cards into my layout. And adding the wood veneers as I go. I'm really trying very hard to make sure that the wood veneers are balanced across those two pages. When I actually first started this layout, all of the wood veneers were pretty much on the right side of the page, and there was like one on the left side. So I'm trying really hard to balance that out and making sure there's an equal number on both sides of the layout. So once I have all of my photos and my cards inside the pockets, I'm going to work on my title card. So as you can see, I pulled out the Hello Wood Veneer, and I'm going to use that on my title card, as well as this little The Details story card that came in Ali Edwards' Details story kit from a couple of months ago. And I'm not actually going to use the Details story card that came in the kit. I'm just using it as a template to cut out a background for my letter stickers. And as you can see, I'm using the Bella Boulevard Tiny Text Alphas to spell out February 5th through the 11th. And I'm not sure if it's because these stickers are a little bit older or just because they're so tiny, but it's really hard to get them to stick to the page. So I cut out the part where I was struggling to get the February down and in the right spot. So here I am, just attaching that down with some running adhesive, and then I'm going to staple on the hello right above that card. And I'm just using a regular office stapler. I don't have the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, so instead of fussing with glue or any type of other adhesive, I'm just using a stapler to staple down all of my wood veneers, and I think it looks really great. Obviously, it's a little bit bigger than what a tiny attacher would do, but it still adds a really nice piece of texture onto the layout. So once I add this title card into its pocket, my layout is finished. I really enjoyed how this one turned out. I love the amount of white space. I love the pops of pink that the Ali Edwards story cards give to the layout. And it's probably one of my favorites for 2018. So if you enjoyed this process video, please give this video a thumbs up and like the channel if you would like to see more. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.